Ultimate Gamer.
Hey gamer fans, Chaser the Ultimate Gamer here, and yeah, I'm sorry I'm a little late to this one. Just been really busy being a dad and stuff like that. Been having a lot going on, stuff like that. So I'm happy to get this video out finally, because people always mistake me for just liking Nintendo and stuff like that, and for the most part that is true. But I do like to venture out. I do have Xbox and PlayStation. And as you've seen in the past, I have done one state of play before. So I'd figure I'd go ahead and take this one a shot because let's be honest, I just haven't found my way to a PS5 yet. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, it's just been really hard for me to want a PS5 at this point. I just haven't been very, very sure about the PS5 in general. And trust me, I really, really, really want to, you know, really, really want to enjoy it and whatnot. And so far, I just personally haven't found so much that I'm really interested in besides like maybe two games. One of them is on the PC, and this laptop is RTX 4060, so it can run the one game that I want, which is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which at some point I'll get. And the other one that I really am interested in Astrobot. And yeah, so that's the only one that's truly exclusive to PlayStation. Other than that, I haven't found much that's really dived me in. It's like, I gotta go get this PS5, Now that it's come down in price a little bit, it's a little bit more interesting to look towards, but I still haven't found the niche that I have, like with Nintendo. Like, I bought the Switch One, day one. It was actually the first system I ever did a day one purchase for. And I, had a little bit of risk on that because I never did it before. And I enjoyed it. And then the Switch 2, I kind of felt the same vibe. Like, I feel like this is going to be just a better Switch. And it's going to get more game opportunities. It's going to have probably a strong first party. And hopefully the third party will come around too. So, a little bit of gamble. But so far I'm enjoying my Switch 2. And obviously the handheld part is a really nice touch. Just a PS5, I'm not feeling it, as much as like, graphics and power, and performance is everything. To an extent, yes, but overall, no. It's got to have more to it than that. Which I'm glad that the Switch 2 is updated, so now it'll be able to get more AAA third-party games. But obviously, I'm getting it for the Nintendo stuff mainly, and for it to be a handheld. So, can the PlayStation finally have things like I'm like, ooh, I gotta get that, and I know it'll be perfect on the PS5 or now the PS5 Pro. PlayStation 5 and just family has been out for 5 years now. And, from the price going down, the price going up, and everything of the sort, I don't know. I'm just waiting for it because I believe, if I remember from that last state of play, it's been a while since I've watched it because I don't usually go back and watch my stuff too much unless it's comments. I think it was all right state of play, but it was nothing fancy. So this is an hour long, and I'm hoping that maybe with this hour long, this could be a really good step. Like, ooh, maybe I might want a PS5 now. Maybe something on there that I'm missing. Because I do have my PS4, but I don't play it very much. But I still have an active account on there. I dab into it sometimes. But mainly, my wife uses it as, Netflix and Hulu, Disney Plus and all that stuff. Because my Switch can't do that. Seriously, Switch 2, get on that. Like, honestly, I'd love to watch my Disney Plus and stuff in my bed. Just saying. Get on that. But, yeah. And obviously, the other gaming stuff I have is on the Xbox One X that I got from a friend. So yeah, I'm just the only reason I really dived into more Xbox is because of the backwards compatibility, which is a pretty strong suit, from the Xbox and Xbox 360. Though it's still limited, but it did give me a chance to play some games I've wanted to, and I don't have to use that big ass controller on the original Xbox. I could play Conker's Live and Reloaded now and stuff like that. So yeah, So, if we can find something from the PlayStation side that will really dive me in, because it's just, personally, I just never felt PlayStation's ever been the same. I feel, honestly, since PS3. I feel like after PS3, like with PS4 or PS5, they're exclusives and they're, just kind of gone downhill in my personal opinion. It's just stuff that, it's done a lot more like movie games and stuff like that. And I would like to do a little bit more playing than just sitting there and watching the movie type. Not to say that those games aren't interesting. They're just not really my cup of tea. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much. You can call me whatever, about it. I'm a Sony hater. I don't try to be. I just haven't found something that's my niche yet. And I think that's okay. But I feel like maybe there might be something around the corner. There were some ideas that I saw that did interest me, like the Wolverine game. And who knows, maybe because of all the superhero stuff, X-Men is like my creme de la creme area, and I really did like playing that X-Men Origins Wolverine on the Xbox 360. I played that before. That was really, really cool. So, I don't know. But maybe with this hour, I can find stuff that'll be on the PS5 that makes me want to go crazy over, or at least, because obviously third-party support, it'll come to the Switch too, and I'll be like, heck yeah, I'll go for it there. So, they gotta have something good, over an hour. It can't be that boring, right? I don't know. I say let's just dive in and see what they have in store. Let's do it. Alright. Got it loaded up. 4K. Congrats on my first 4K video that I'm putting up. Let me know how it looks. Alright. RP to M. Yep, this is why I put it in the red for mature, because of mature content. We're already starting off with the PlayStation Studios, okay? That's a good sign.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
I got subtitles on in case you guys like that as well.
A spirit guide? It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here. That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice.
Sorry, it's like really, really late. Wow. This game actually looks really, really cool.
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Look how beautiful that looks.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. That look coming to PS5 and PC. Well, I can.
Hey everyone,
PC.
I'm
That
Josh,
looks really
this is my
good.
brother Mike. We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora. After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better.
Yeah, I might have
this
to look at
time
that first Kena game.
Our partnership with
really
PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities.
Sorry if you're
On this
yawning
adventure,
too.
Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who
Now I
have passed
really
away.
want to look in that first Kena game.
With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Cool start. That looks nice. I have to look that in my PC. GTX or RTX 4060, so it might be able to play. Another PlayStation Studios game?
Long ago,
Ah,
in the
Sucker Punch.
wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many
Online co-op with
cut
4 players.
down. Nothing can stop a true warrior from vengeance.
Looks intriguing.
Not even death.
Okay. It's a free DLC. Nice.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You?
Me.
I can't wait to find out.
How many the PC? Yeah, if you bring extra about the PC, I'll be happy. I'd love to play it. Okay. The Death Stranding games never really personally interested me, but that's cool. Hey, I know a lot of people that love it, so there you go. Bad Robot Game.
I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos.
All right.
That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great.
Looks interesting.
We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
That's kind of a deal. PS5 and PC. Okay.
Hugh, look!
Ah, Pragmata.
What's this?
That's the Earth.
I'm very curious about this one.
You really can make
and I know there's a slight
film
graphical downgrade, but I don't necessarily mind that.
Looks a bit like New York.
You know, it'll be cool to play this
that a place
handheld
on
and
Earth?
whatnot, so I would definitely be curious on the
Can't believe we haven't found
Switch
any
2 for this
survivors.
one.
I haven't seen anyone
I know,
besides
like,
you
the
since
Hail
leaving the
Hair,
vault.
for example, like on the
All alone,
girl here is a lot
I know
more
the feeling.
wavy and more like not
Hey,
netted
Hugh?
together like on the Switch 2.
What were
So,
you like as a
obviously
kid?
this looks a lot nicer, and I won't deny
When I was
that.
young, I was in an orphanage.
But I don't necessarily feel like that necessarily.
I was a lot like
Slight,
you.
know, some graphical downgrade.
I had a few
in
bumps
the
along the way.
world for the game.
But I had
As long
someone,
as it plays nice.
someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
So I'm definitely curious about this one. But they're showing some love here on the PlayStation as well.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
This game is really good. Not too far away. April 24th. Gameplay demo. Nice. I believe there might be a demo on the Switch too as well.
It's 6
off the
now.
left.
6
Maybe I'll do
survivors
a
of Raccoon
little
City
video
all dead from the same thing.
of the Switch 2 version.
Yeah, that's not good.
And speaking of another Switch 2 game,
Victor purchased a building
Evil
after Umbrella
Requiem.
went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the
This trailer is
servers of the
definitely a lot more
CIA or the
violent than the one
Pentagon.
that they showed in the Switch 2 one, I'll tell you that.
You are an ignorant fool.
I feel like in that trailer they like purposely
We're running
missed
out of
the
time.
the editing and stuff like that so they wouldn't show the blood more.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former
This
T
looks
virus
really cool.
researcher.
But man, I gotta play a lot of Resident Evil because I barely went into that one. Like, very little Resident Evil 2, 4, and I did play a little bit of Revelation. I am like so behind.
I'm coming with you.
I got like.
What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets.
Kind of hard to deal with
Whatever
when
it
you're a
takes,
father.
tell me.
This is not the game that I'm going to be showing my kid. That looks really cool.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too far away.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Good for PS5 Pro owners.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain.
Oh,
2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel.
Bring that stuff back.
This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins,
What do you have to tell me?
lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Good question.
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
PS4 and PS5. Okay. For the PS4, there's no way that Switch 2.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
大陸の守護者たる私たちの兵をこうもたやすく
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
There you go. Okay. Not my type of thing, but
now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
Could they bring that? Like, man, they don't have any of the Dead or Alive ones.
無限転身の名にかけて
There's a few Dead or Alive games. Wow.
本作「デッドアライブ6ラストラウンド」はオリジナルの「デッドアライブ6」をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
デッドアライブは 1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報をお待ちください。
Cool. What do we got next? Oh my god, Control. I really want to play this
Zoe,
one.
I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer.
Demo on the
Listen,
Switch Cloud,
Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater,
okay, but I am not.
research thinks we might have a resident on our hands.
I
No one should have survived that.
The original
Then I'll
Cloud
hurry.
will come to Switch 2.
Hello everyone, I'm Mikael Kasurinen and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
And yeah, I only have the Xbox
We
One
recently
X, not the
acquired
Series,
Shift,
so I'm
an
still
ability
behind
that
in
empowers
category.
Dylan
But
to
technically, my
seamlessly move
PS5
through gravity
or, excuse me,
anomalies
my
and
PC,
adapt to the world
my laptop
around him.
much economy. Is technically PS5 level.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
From the little that I played before,
Any
really,
updates for
really
me?
cool.
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Take that south.
Almost there, Zoe. What the hell is that thing? I think I hear something. I know where the Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Okay, yeah.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Ooh. Oh, that's not good. He looks pretty badass. That looks pretty cool. Little shots of horror from Game Freak. There we go.
任務は分かっているが
主の発見と討伐
そうだ
まさか進化したのか
of Reincarnation. Very interesting, Game Freak. August 4th, 2026.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Okay.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game.
Are you gonna announce them?
Including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options. Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà, voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island.
On the PlayStation for this one. I'm surprised.
Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited-time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
Oh, they did a demo. PS5, that's why.
Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th.
Wow, that's not far. Okay, cool. Not bad stuff.
Up next,
there,
a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Could be cool. What kind of game we got here? Is it going to be a 3D action, 2D fighting? Wow. This is an interesting style. I remember the tank. This game looks very cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, ouch. That looks really cool. 2027. Whoa. Okay. The heart there. Why are you crying? Why are you crying over the heart? Tears.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
Crap, dude, this is crazy. What the hell? It's like a freaking Dynasty Warriors game with a chicken. God. This is pretty cool. Whoa, that's a lot. Oh. Cuckoo's Revenge. Project Witness. Looked pretty cool, not gonna lie. Lucasfilm Games.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League!
So we got a Star Wars
Since
racer.
you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
It's working! It's working! Juba. pretty cool. Okay.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Been there, done that with Han Solo. You do a first-person view, that's perfect. You know, I did see that Star Wars Squadron game. People, you gotta let me know, is that game any good? Because it's been on my eye. That's cool. That looks really cool. Another trailer of First Light.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about
I was
your
still kind of surprised that
exploits,
this one comes to the Switch too as well.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited for that one on Switch too, as long as it plays well. I know the Hitman on Switch 2 it's not bad, but I know it does have some issues, so hopefully First Light will come out looking really good on the Switch too. That'll be cool.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Konami. Now, here's that. That's a question.
I must do.
There's a lot of people saying that Volume 2 will not come to Switch or Switch 2.
He's taken command of this immense army that is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
I've been like hiding away from the news lately.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
So it'll be interesting to see all
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
Volume 1.
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over,
Complete the collection on the Nintendo
I'll have no choice but to accept
Understandable. Well, maybe not for the Switch 2. Should come on.
This
Switch 2 should be
is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country as our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Bigger, more graphically cut games, so I'm surprised that I'm not surprised that there's only essentially 3 games. Yeah.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしましてメタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。 50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
What's next? What's in the box? What is this? What the hell? What is this? This looks very cool. I like it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Castle. Hey now.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France.
Castlevania in Dead Cells form. Officially. Not just Return to Castlevania. Castlevania game.
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないっていう方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
Okay. Not bad, Konami. Not bad.
Simon, listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever.
Konami's like, you here, Nintendo. Here's your bottom.
This is going to be
Here's your
hard.
bottom, man. We're saving Castlevania to PlayStation.
But you have to come back to me. Come back to me,
Hey,
Simon.
the Bomberman collection is pretty cool. Okay. And the fact that they added a game share to play online, and I don't think the other ones are online, so nice little bonus for the Switch 2 version.
I woke up in the water again.
And now you're all wet. What are you gonna do with your life?
This time it's different.
What are you gonna do, my friend?
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it.
How far do we got to go?
It doesn't let us change
Wow, we're
things.
still 46 minutes in. Jeez.
You did what you did.
Anna Pernick's working on this one. Okay. And Konami's like, I don't got time to make all these games. I'm gonna shell these out to other game developers. Not necessarily a bad idea. Annapurna makes some pretty cool stuff. Silent Hill. Okay. Dang. Konami just stirring it up. Yeah, and you could have put a little bit into the frickin' Switch 2 partnership, couldn't ya? Yeah, we'll just give them one game. You know? We'll just give them. Well, no, I think they did another game, but it's not one top tier ones. Man, no, like they just shoved it out and state of play. They're just like, here, take everything. And Except Bomberman. No, we'll put that on Nintendo game. Nintendo. You know. But makes sense. Because Bomberman is dominantly.
Journey.
What is this?
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
Yeah, Konami, man, you just like eating it up there. Not actual gameplay. What we got next in this repertoire?
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He must be versatile,
Is that John Wick?
capable, adaptable.
I think there's already one John Wick.
He must be grounded, stable, constant. I believe you are ready, sir.
Yep, I figured.
Yeah.
So John Wick. You gonna kill people because of that, you doggy?
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside. It's
Something Destiny?
quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! Mayday! This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Embrace. Embrace. Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our server slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Next little thing. PlayStation. PS5 and PC.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Okay.
Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes two fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
Oh, did they, huh?
Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries. That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
What else you got?
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable! You cannot stand against the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this!
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
Initiating attack. I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology.
We're gonna go rogue, you know.
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger together.
Oh wow, that game is really around the corner, isn't it?
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and
stay tuned.
Okay. That looks really cool. Alright, PS Studios. Santa Monica, you're known for your God of War. What do you got next? Another God of War game? Remakes? Or just HDs, you know, that we got on the PS3?
Zeus! Your son has returned.
Okay, any look? Oh.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
Okay. What do you got?
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
This is only the beginning.
Huh. Shadow dropped. That's about the one thing almost or so that they needed to like add to this thing. I'm like, man, they have no shadow drops. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. Spots on here. Yeah. Wow. That was quite a bit of announcement. Wow. Unless there's I guess I can wait out here.
PlayStation.
Okay. And I got 3 seconds of darkness. Okay. All right. Wow. Wow. All right. So let's do some quick little tidbit information about this, huh? So one thing I want to check, I'm gonna just Google, because it's gonna kind of reflect my score. So if I'm gonna just judge this based on what they showed and stuff like that, I think this is like a really great state of play, honestly. Easily B tier, maybe even going towards A tier. But personally, for me, some things I gotta figure out here. How much of this is, because I feel like if it's going into A tier, this is almost going to the level like, okay, now I gotta buy a PlayStation 5. And I'm still not sold yet. So that's what's gonna kind of like, let's break this down real quick here. So Kina, All right, let's take a look here. So that is coming to PlayStation and PC, right? Let's see. Okay, so the original Kena Bridge of Spirits. Okay, so this came out on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so as of right now, it's only showing for PC and Xbox. So that's nice, but it's nice that PlayStation is going up to other developers to help them with the game, so that's pretty nice. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah. Legends. Oh yeah, so this is a DLC. And this, okay, so this game is exclusive to PS5. And you're getting a free new DLC. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that I am actually more interested in that game, so I could probably add that to a list of a game that I would probably play on the PS5. Cool. All right, next. Death Stranding 2, we don't really need to go into. That's on PC now. For Loop. So they have nothing on it. But Bad Robot. What games... What video games has Bad Robot done? Not many. Silent Hill Ascension, on the Moonbreaker, Weird West. They have not done many video games. That's interesting. But 4 Loop is going to be PlayStation 5 and PC. Okay. Pragmata, that's coming out on everything, including Switch 2. Same as Resident Evil Requiem. Legacy of Kain Defiance. Let's see here. There you go. Yep, PlayStation 2, Xbox, Windows. Okay. So then it's So okay. So it's coming on Xbox. All right. So just on that, I'm kind of curious how this game will be also coming. What's this coming to?
Ascendance isn't granted. It is earned with blood.
So that was a PS5. Okay. But it's, I don't feel like it's going to be just on that console. Yeah, see, PS5 got the announcement. Yeah, see, it's on Xbox too. Yeah, so that one's coming to PS2 and Xbox. Okay. But what about Ascendance? So, interesting. I would guess that would probably be coming to the same thing. So, cool. Okay. Next. Brigandine Abyss. I'm spelling it wrong, but that's all right. All right. Their website. What is this coming to? Oh. All right. Wait. To what? Oh, wow. So they're not even telling you. Yeah. They're not even saying what consoles are coming to. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Coming. Oh, okay. So this is coming to Switch too. So Nintendo Switch 2, PS5, Steam, Xbox Series. Okay. So that's cool. Cool. Alright, next. Dead or Alive 6. right, so coming to PS5, Series X and S, and Steam. Okay. All right, next. Control. Okay, coming in PlayStation 5, Series X and S, PC, Steam, Epic Store. Okay. Cool. Next. Crimson Moon. Yeah, I think Crimson Moon looked really interesting. Did I just say Purple Moon? I said Crimson. Okay, it's definitely coming to Steam.
Long ago, you were made for...
Okay, so this is going to be PS5, PC, and Xbox. Okay. All right. Beast of Reincarnation. Yes, the Game Freak game. PS5, Xbox, and Windows. Okay. Interesting enough. Oh yeah, Rayman. This has got to be on everything, right? Come on. Yeah, it's got to be on everything. Come on, Ubisoft. Don't be stupid, right? I don't want the cookies. Okay. Switch 2. Hey, nice, cool. I'll have to take a look at that. Awesome. Okay, cool. Mina the Hollower. I already know that's coming to Switch as well. Neva, yeah. Ah, for Switch as well. Cool. Ah, it's downloadable content. Okay. So it's a DLC. Okay. Makes sense. Yakoh Shinobi Ops. Yeah, let's take a look. Yakoh Shinobi Ops. Yeah, this one looked really interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is on their website, so this should show everything. Yeah, this one looks really, really cool. Okay, so it looks like this one's specifically PlayStation 5, Steam / other. Whatever that means. And they have games on the Switch. Yeah, they definitely do. Switch 2? What do you have on there? Opus, Prison Peak. Okay. Interesting. So, interesting. It says other. What does that mean? Look cool, though. Alright, what else we got? Project Winless. Okay. Excuse me. Scrolling down. Yeah, this one with the chicken. Okay. Now, is this only on the State of Play? It's just a PlayStation. Okay. It doesn't say. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't say anything else. Okay, so that one's kind of a mystery one. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, we only know PlayStation for that one. But I wouldn't be surprised. Well, it probably does have a Steam, doesn't it? See, IGN, can you get that information right? So it's from PUBG, so I'm guessing it's going to be on other platforms, but not confirmed anything. Just PS5 for sure. Star Wars Galactic Racer, I believe this one is not exclusive. Alright, PlayStation, Windows, and Xbox. Okay. Alright, that's on all platforms. Ah, Metal Gear Solid. Please. I can't spell. This is going to be PlayStation, Xbox, and GameCube. I gotta claim I'm old enough because it's a mature rated game. Yep. Okay, let's take a look. Switch and Switch 2. What? Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Interesting, interesting. Don't tell me I gotta do this crap again. Oh, dear God. Gonna make me do this all over again, huh? Jeez Louise. So I'm kind of curious about the update that they were talking about. Okay, update on all platforms. Let's go. Okay. Resolution, high or max resolution. On PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch versions, original and high resolution will be available. Okay. Okay. Okay, swap buttons, not official on the Switch version. Support for the Nintendo Switch 2. Screen settings added. Resolutions upscaled. Okay. Okay. Upscaling stuff. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So, Switch 1 got a nice little cushy update there too. So, that's kind of nice. Cool, cool. Ah, yeah, the octopus. Darwin. Darwin Paradox. What's this coming to? PlayStation 5, Xbox, Switch 2, and PC. Nice. Okay, so that's coming from Switch 2 as well. Very cool. Okay. Castlevania. Oh, please don't let. Please, 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 please. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, Konami. So you can't wishlist it yet, but it's coming to Switch. Nice. Okay. Not Switch 2, though? Interesting. Okay. Well, as long as it plays good. Should be fine. Silent Hill Townfall. I'm assuming that'll be a multi-platform game. Okay, so wish list now. Wow. So console-wise, wow, interesting. So it's only PS5 and Steam and Epic Store right now, not Xbox. That's interesting. Okay. So PlayStation definitely did cook here. Rev Neuer. That's do they have anything else besides PS5? Leave it alone. Could possibly be still a PS5. Alright. John Wick game. It says it's entitled. Yeah, see, there's John Wick Hex. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, there's a Switch. Saber's John Wick. PC, PS5, and Series X and S. Okay. Marathon. Let's do it. Okay. All consoles. Okay. Makes sense. And then you got the stuff, the PSP Plus, and or that's nice. Sorrows. Yeah, these were some PlayStation developed, studios. So I would assume probably just PS5 and PC. Oh, is this a PS5? Oh, that's a PS5 exclusive. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that one was necessarily up my alley. Marvel Token. Now, is this one exclusive? Or is this on Xbox as well? Nope, just PS5 and Windows. Okay. Well, that could be definitely a PC fun. Okay. God of War Trilogy. Now that's gotta be, it's in development, so. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just gonna be PS5. They didn't even put the original games. Yeah, likely for PS5 and possibly PC version. Yeah, maybe not. I don't see that one being it. But that's pretty cool. And then there's their drop. God of War, Sons of Sparta. Let's take a look at that one. And that one just came out, right? So that was their shadow drop. Okay. And like PlayStation 5, you can't play it anywhere else. That's cool. Okay. Yeah. So going through it, they've had everything. They've hit every note as that. As the any of the other ones that they should. They had one. I feel like they could have maybe added one more shadow drop and stuff like that. But the nice thing is about this state of play, and I'm gonna just go to my final thoughts here. So the nice thing about the state of play is that they pretty much hit every nail on the head with everything. I was planning for this video to be longer and stuff, but oh well, it's gonna happen. But yeah, they pretty much hit every note that they needed to. Like, let's be honest here, to see if. But yeah, I mean, I'm truly impressed. Like, this is really nice. Is it A tier or B tier? I feel like for me, it's B plus. It's just, it does not have enough for A, in my particular opinion. Because I feel like if it's going to the A territory, like, I gotta go get a PS5 now. I'm not seeing anything that I need to go get a PS5 yet. Still, doesn't mean that there wouldn't be stuff that I want to play and stuff like that. But most of the stuff is on other platforms, though, that I am giving credit where credit's due, because they did announce it first, kind of like how with the Switch, with the Partner Direct, I did the same thing. Like, you know, it was cool that Nintendo got to announce these things, but I also have to keep in mind that these were on other consoles as well, which is why I kind of kept it to the B area. I could even, honestly, even put it down to a B minus. But it was good showings. And this one was definitely good showings. And it's like on the verge of the A, but I'm just missing that one thing, like, oh man, I really need to get this system now. And it hasn't hit me anything yet. And yeah, the God of War looks pretty cool. And there was like only maybe one or two more that are specifically PS5, but they're not really my type. So most of the rest of stuff I can get on their consoles. But it's nice to show that PS5 is getting it. My main, I guess my only concern with PlayStation is I feel like one thing is they are doing very well in the US. Unfortunately, though, they are not hitting Japan as hard. I feel like that now they've gotten the West market down to a T and stuff. I think they're kind of missing out what made Japan really love the PlayStation in the first place. And that's one concern that I would have about it. And because unfortunately, you know, PlayStation had a lot of great stuff that was only on PlayStation back in the day. However, a lot of the games went third party, and they're not on that platform just specifically anymore. And I feel like they cater to the West market, like the Western market, so much that they've kind of fallen back on their own market in Japan. And I'm a little bit worried about that. But I definitely feel like for people who already have a PS5, you guys are eating good. You know what I'm saying? I definitely now feel like if you already have a PlayStation 5, like you were already probably going to get one. You're probably the Sony fan, just like I'm the Nintendo fan, then I'll pretty much buy mostly Nintendo products unless they like really do a major screw up. Which, you know, they can. But I definitely feel like for you Sony fans out there, you are eating good, and I'm very happy for you guys. Because I don't want any of companies to go bad. Like, even Xbox, who is kind of on its dying leg right now, I don't want them to fail, you know. I would love them to kind of like turn it around and stuff. But it's more of the question, how are they going to do it at this point? Because they're kind of just, I feel like they don't even know what to do anymore. So it's really becoming back to the two giants, PlayStation and Nintendo. And all I can say is, we're all eating good. You know, Nintendo is doing pretty well and stuff. There's definitely some games I'm excited for. And PlayStation stuff, most of them, I can play on my PC, if it's only PC and PS5. And some of them I'll be able to play on the Switch and Switch 2. So that's really nice. There's some that I'm still missing out on, but you know, it could be definitely one of those times where, like, I'll definitely get a PS5 when it's maybe when the PS6 just comes out, you know, because the PS5 will be very low price at that point, and then I'll be able to scoop up some of those games I've been wanting to play. Like, man, Astrobot, I'm pointing at you, like, you are probably like the main one on the PlayStation 5 that I want to play, and you're still stuck on the PlayStation 5, and you probably will be for the rest. That's fine. But I just, at the current price of $500, $600, I'm just not seeing enough exclusivity-wise to make me like, I have to get a PS5 strictly for this. Whereas Nintendo had kind of like a little bit of a dirty advantage by not only doing Nintendo exclusive stuff, Though it's been really nice that they have been getting third-party support to exclusives. The Tokyo Scramble looks interesting. Dust Blood from Software, you know, as an examples, and they're getting more. Absolute, that's the other one. So Nintendo definitely is pushing that exclusive side, which is really good. That's going to help them. But also, they definitely have a nice advantage right now, is probably being one of the cheaper. Like, it's still expensive, but let's be honest, it's one of the cheaper handheld systems available, with very little watt power and stuff. It's very impressive, you know, for what you're getting there. And so, like, yeah, I feel like, honestly, like, for most gamers out there, if you don't want to get a PC and stuff like that, but because I'm a streamer and stuff, I have PC first before I do the game, so I can do everything. You know, basically, you just need a Switch 2 and a PS5 to get all that you need. You know, let's be honest. You know, because not all the main big third-party games are not going to be on the Switch 2. Let's just be honest. They're getting better. They're getting more. They're not going to have everything. Let's be honest. Even with how well Switch 2 third-party stuff is going higher and higher and higher, it's still not going to reach that caliber level yet. Not at least for a few more consoles, I would think. It's going to take a few more before them to be like really admired as a third-party system, because the Switch 2 does a pretty good job graphics-wise, but it's still behind. You know, it's basically like a PS4 Pro, you know, area. Like, you know, essentially it's like a PS4 Pro handheld, which is really amazing, especially for the handheld side. But that still requires more optimization than what a PS5 Pro, Series S, Series X game. I mean, let's be honest, even the Series S is struggling in that regards and stuff like that. You know, that one's still struggling. So it's hard to tell how much support is a Series S going to get, because it's starting to hit that pretty hard. And if that happens, it's going to kind of be the same thing again, that, you know, there's going to be certain games that you're just not going to see on the Switch 2. So, you know, there's definitely, even I might not see the full value, I definitely see value in a PlayStation 5. It's just, especially when I'm on budgets and everything else, still trying to deal with fixing my car and stuff like that. I just don't see in my budget and anything that I would necessarily need to play right now. Even as much as I want to play Astrobot. I played the demo at Target before, and I'm really liking it. One thing's for sure, man. I will say this to the dead end. I hate the PlayStation 5 controller. I hate the PlayStation 4 controller. The PlayStation 3 controller was the last good controller. And then after that, it's just, no. So that's always a bummer for me. So if Astrobot does come to PC, then I can use whatever controller that I'd like. That would be amazing. But I don't know. I don't see Astrobot going anywhere. I feel like it's going to stay on a PS5. Unless they decide to do something different. But yeah, honestly, this is... Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is, I feel like for like fans of the PlayStation stuff like that who already have a PlayStation, I almost feel like you might give this an A. Like, you know, A minus A range. I could see it. I feel like it's hitting a lot of things for PlayStation lovers out there. At least for the modern day PlayStation lover, because they're definitely not pushing back to like older PlayStation days as much. A little bit there with the classics, you know, coming in there, and also God of War remake of the original trilogy. But I feel like that personally they're not hitting it enough. I feel like it's still this modern day age PlayStation, and I feel like we're not getting much of the PlayStation back in the day, and it's really hard to get it because, again, like I said, most of those games that were exclusive to PlayStation are on every other platform. So why would I need to get a PlayStation then at that point if I can play it on something else? So that's what makes it really hard that I think about it. But, like I said, This is a really, 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 really good state of play. This is personally probably the best state of play that I've seen. From all the ones that I have seen, I feel like this was one of the best ones. And you get major props on that. So I will award this. I will award this a B+. In my eyes, I just feel like they were missing something and they hit that A. Something was there that wasn't. But, you know, especially because a lot of the stuff was multiplayer and stuff, though they did get to, like, you know, shine them off and stuff like that. Like, you know, show them off and stuff, which is really nice. But a lot of that stuff is on the other platforms. So I got to take that into account. And I think that's kind of a reason why I had to push it back a little bit from the A. But, you know, if PlayStation 5 is your main console, you got it, man. You got, like, pretty much everything that you want to play. You know, you got it. So, yeah, Sony. You did it. Bravo, Sony. That was one of the better state of plays. So, yeah. Yeah, I think it kind of ranges out to a B+, because, like, if I was going under my taste of stuff, I'd probably give it around a B range and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'll have to boost it up to a B+ at least. It was really good. You know, not a lot to complain about. It would have gone a little bit less if there was no shadow drop, but they shadow dropped right at the end. Switch actually had more shadow drops, which was pretty cool. So that's why I feel like it was kind of a neck and neck with the partner direct. Now, it's hard to judge those because I kind of judge those in two different areas, because obviously that was a partner direct and not a main Nintendo direct, and those obviously do seem to fare a little bit better. Sometimes, you know, most of the time they do, but not all the time. But yeah, you know, a very solid partner direct and a very good state of play, man. Video games are eating good right now, you know, so I would be very shocked to find someone that would say from these 2 hour and a half, you know, total presentation, to not find at least 5 games that you're interested in. I'm not saying it's a day one purchase for you, but I would be damned to think that none of you would find 5 games total from the whole hour and a half, from the partner direct to this, to say, you know what, I didn't like any of that. I would be shocked. No, I'm sure there's some out there. But I would say video games are eating good, man. There's good stuff all around. And whether you're a PlayStation lover, Nintendo lover, show support, man. Get these games that you want, live them up, love them. But yeah, that was really close. Sony, you're tiptoeing a little bit. You know, you're tiptoeing a little bit for me. You know, not there yet, But you're nudging me a little bit. You're like, hey, buy that PS5, huh? One day maybe. But I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten more interested in upgrading my PlayStation account to get some of those classic games to play. So, even though I heard the emulation is not as good, so I'd be curious. So, but yeah, Sony, you can do a good state of play. See, I told you can do a good one. I believed in you. Bravo. Take that B+ for me, and from someone that does not have a PS5, that's a compliment. That's a huge compliment. So take it and run with it, and just, you know, give me something. You know, next time you have something, I want you to send it towards my way, and I want to see it. You know, bring Parappa the Rapper back. Why not? Let's go out. Let's make a new Parappa the Rapper game. That would get me interested. I got to do a little bit more than that, but you get what I'm drifting. So, good job. Keep it up. And I can't wait to see what's coming soon. And who knows, maybe you will get me to buy a PS5. Just not yet. Not yet, but you're getting closer. Keep it up. Keep it up. But with that being said, wow, this is way longer than I thought. I hope you liked my first 4K video. I'm going to try to push out more clear and like well put together videos for you, more in depth and stuff like that. Sorry, my videos on the longer side, but this was a longer one. But I feel like it's fun to talk about Sony and stuff. And as much as I talk about Nintendo, Sony does deserve their place, and they deserve their love. So, no matter what you love, enjoy your gaming. All right, guys. Well, I'm tired. I got stuff to do, and I got to get to the next video. Next two videos will... Okay, so update time. Next two videos are going to be Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection related. I'm very excited because I got a special guest for that one. That one's coming out. I just got to do a little bit of editing and fixing some things that I need to do. Mainly the awesome intro that I created for it. And, but the next video is going to be a fun challenge. I decided to take a little bit of a break from the Mario 3 Ultimate Challenge. Because at the time I was sick, came down with a fever. And, you know, we haven't found a chance to go really into and finish the recordings that I needed to. So I've been trying to push out other content in the meantime. So you're going to get this obviously right now. And then got other stuff of the way. So 2 Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection videos coming up. And I got a huge special guest for one of them. And it's going to be just as long as this video. So if you like long videos, go ahead and do your thing. And make sure to stay tuned for that. So tons of fun stuff coming your way. Also, you know, I usually go live on Sundays on Twitch. So come and check them out then. Yeah, I think that's all up for my updates right now. This was really cool. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like tired right now, you know, but it's hard to watch some of these when you have kids. So anyways, guys, I'm out of here, and I will see you all in the next video for some Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection Challenge. I created one, and I hope that you'll like it, and let's see how well you do in it. It might give you the cold shoulder. Just saying. Okay. With that being said, I'm out of here. You all take care. Much Rabbit Peach love, and keep on gaming. And we will continue with a K next time. Love you all, and bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Whoop.
Chaser the Ultimate Gamer.